Greetings, vintage Star Wars fans, and welcome to another episode. Every year it seems like another Star Wars ornament gets added to my holiday collection. It's become quite the tradition. Last year we took a closer look at the Hallmark Star Wars keepsake ornaments and how they're displayed in my home. But this year things are a little different. Instead of a small ornament that fits on the tree, we've got something big, and I mean really big. Today we're unboxing something that's sure to steal the show in my holiday decor. A piece so unique, it might just become the centerpiece of my entire collection this season, and maybe even all year round. So, what exactly am I talking about? We're talking about none other than the holiday animatronic Stormtrooper from Home Depot. Before we dive into the unboxing, let's take a quick look at some of the standout features of this impressive piece straight from the Home Depot website. This is no ordinary decoration. Standing at an impressive 6 feet tall, this Stormtrooper from Home Depot's holiday collection is sure to make a statement. Part of Darth Vader's 501st Legion, this piece doesn't just stand there. It's fully animated with lifelike servo motors that move the head and arms for realistic effect. Whether you're posing him with his candy cane or the interchangeable Death Star candy bucket for Halloween, this Stormtrooper is ready to bring some serious holiday cheer, or maybe a bit of the dark side to your decor. He also comes with a removable Santa hat to fit the festive season, and motion-activated head movements synchronized with 3 different phrases that will impress any Star Wars fan.
These are not the holiday decorations we're looking for. Move along, move along.
Though it's designed for indoor use, it's a durable piece weighing nearly 37 pounds. And it's powered by a simple plug-in adapter, so you won't have to worry about batteries. This officially licensed collectible makes for an unforgettable addition to your home, adding just the right touch of Star Wars magic for the holidays or even Halloween. So let's get to it. Here we have the sealed box, and it's quite large, with dimensions of approximately 36 inches by 31 inches by 21 inches, weighing roughly 48 pounds in total. Just to clarify, that includes the Stormtrooper, the packing materials, and the box itself, so it's securely packed for its journey. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's dive in and unbox this massive Stormtrooper. We'll start by cutting through the tape and carefully removing all the inner packaging. As soon as we open the box, we're greeted with assembly instructions conveniently printed right on one of the flaps, along with the full instruction manual sitting right on top of everything. Everything is well packed to prevent damage, and it looks like assembly should be pretty straightforward. Let's see if that holds true. Let's dive in and take a look at each of the parts inside. We'll pull everything out in the order it's packed, and once we've got it all out, we'll show a final picture of everything together. First up, right on top, we've got the instruction manual. This is your go-to guide for assembling the Stormtrooper, and it lays out everything step by step. It's always a good idea to give this a quick read-through before diving into the assembly process, so let's set it aside for now and move on to the next item. Here we've got the base platform. Not only does this serve as the foundation for the entire Stormtrooper, but it also cleverly hides the base and rod scaffolding that provides the main support. This ensures everything stays stable, even with the animation in motion. We'll set this aside and continue unpacking. Following the base platform, we now have the base itself. This solid piece will anchor everything in place, giving the Stormtrooper the stability it needs to remain upright. Its weight and design ensure that even when the animations are active, the figure stays firmly grounded. Here we have the left and right scaffold rods. These sturdy pieces will form the support for the Stormtrooper's legs, extending all the way up to the top of the thighs. They're essential for keeping the structure stable and ensuring our Stormtrooper stands securely. Here we have the Stormtrooper boots. These parts form the lower section of the figure, creating the look of the Stormtrooper's iconic feet. Now we've got the left and right lower legs. These pieces form the lower section of the Stormtrooper's legs, adding to the figure's iconic armored look. Moving on, here are the left and right upper legs. These pieces complete the Stormtrooper's armored legs, giving it that full, imposing look from thigh to foot. With the top layer of parts removed, we can now take a look at what's hiding in the bottom layer of the box. Let's see what's left to complete our Stormtrooper assembly. Here we have the largest piece, the torso. This solid piece is the heart of the Stormtrooper, providing the structure that will hold everything together. Next, we have the left and right arms. These pieces will give our Stormtrooper some real personality, as they feature the classic armor design that completes the look. Now we come to the Stormtrooper helmet, the key piece that completes the main body. While this is a crucial part of the figure, there are still a few more armor pieces and accessories to uncover before we're done unboxing everything. To finish up with the Stormtrooper's armor, we've got the final pieces, the canister, the left and right armor bars, and the left and right caps. These elements complete the look, but we'll reveal how they all come together during assembly. Now that we've covered the main armor pieces, let's check out the fun holiday accessories that come with this Stormtrooper. These quirky additions bring some festive cheer to the figure, perfect for the season. First up, we've got the Death Star-shaped candy bucket. This clever accessory adds a playful Halloween twist, with the iconic space station reimagined as the perfect treat holder. Following that, we have the Santa hat, a fun addition that brings a festive holiday feel to our Stormtrooper. It fits right over the helmet, adding a whimsical touch to the serious Imperial look. And finally, we got the candy cane blaster. This playful accessory replaces the usual weapon with something sweet, keeping with the holiday theme while maintaining the Stormtrooper's iconic pose. Now that we've unpacked everything, here's a look at all the parts together. With all the pieces in front of us, it's time to move on to the fun part and begin building our animatronic Stormtrooper. Before we begin the official assembly, there's a helpful tip from other collectors. Using a 21/64 millimeter drill bit, carefully drill a hole just below the electronics on the back of the Stormtrooper. I'll explain the purpose of this step a little later, but it's a crucial part of the process that can make a difference down the line. With the bonus step complete, let's follow the instructions and begin the build. The first step in assembling our animatronic Stormtrooper is to join the base platforms together. This provides the foundation that will support the entire figure and ensure stability throughout the process. Make sure the platforms are securely connected before moving forward. Now, with the base platforms connected, we'll carefully place them over the base scaffold, ensuring everything is aligned properly, as this will form the solid base that supports the rest of the structure. Next, we'll move on to inserting the rod supports into the base. These rods are crucial for giving our Stormtrooper its sturdy structure, so it's important to fit them securely into the designated slots. Gently slide each one into place, making sure they lock in firmly. Once the rods are in, we can slide the feet over them, which will start to form the lower half of our Stormtrooper. These pieces fit snugly over the rods, giving us the first real glimpse of the figure starting to take shape. With the feet in place, the next step is to add the lower leg pieces, or shins, onto the rods. These parts slide right over the supports, securely forming the lower half of the Stormtrooper's legs. And of course, the next step is to attach the upper legs. These pieces fit directly over the shins, continuing to build out the sturdy frame of our Stormtrooper. It is important to ensure they're properly aligned with the lower leg pieces to keep the structure solid and maintain that seamless look. Now it's time to attach the torso to the legs. The rods inside the torso will lock into place with the rods from the lower body, creating a solid connection. Just align them carefully, and you'll hear a click once everything is securely fastened. Next, we'll attach the arms, starting with the left one. We fit it snugly onto the shoulder support, ensuring a secure connection. For the right arm, we follow the same steps. This time, my youngest joined in to watch the progress as we got the right arm in place. With both arms attached, we'll use a hex wrench to tighten the screws just behind the shoulders, locking everything securely in place and preparing for the next steps. With the arms securely in place, it's time to move on to the head. We'll begin by attaching the helmet to the torso. Gently position the helmet onto the neck support, aligning it carefully to ensure a snug fit. The post inside the neck will fit into the frame of the body, acting as a stop to prevent the head from sliding too far down. Connect the electronics via the provided connection. Once everything is in its place, use the provided hex wrench to tighten the screw, securing the helmet to the torso. Next, we move on to attaching the canister to the lower back of the Stormtrooper armor. We carefully align the canister with the designated slot on the back, making sure it fits securely. Once in place, we simply slide the canister into position, and it should lock in without any issues, adding that detailed touch to the back of the Stormtrooper. Let's move on to attaching the access covers to the back of the torso, where the body meets the legs. These covers are designed to conceal the mechanical connections, giving the Stormtrooper a clean, polished look. Simply align each cover over the exposed areas on both sides and gently press them into place. Once secure, these pieces will blend seamlessly with the rest of the structure, completing the torso's appearance. And for the final pieces of armor, we'll attach the left and right armor bars to the upper front leg armor plates. To do this, insert the tabs on the back of the bars into the slits at the bottom of the torso. Once aligned, gently slide the bars into place, securing them firmly. These final touches give the Stormtrooper a polished, complete look. Now, as we near the final steps of this build, let's address the hole I drilled earlier in the video. This hole plays a crucial role. This hole allows for me to run the power cable up from underneath the base platform through the legs and out the back of the torso. Without it, the cable would hang visibly from the back, disrupting the clean look we're aiming for. I felt this was an important choice to maintain the illusion and keep the Stormtrooper looking as polished as possible. If you take a look back at the images from earlier, you'll see I've been running the power cable through during each of the steps, ensuring everything stays neatly hidden. This thoughtful touch from a simple modification makes a significant difference in the Stormtrooper's final appearance. Clean lines, with no visible cables hanging off the back. With the Stormtrooper fully assembled and looking sharp, it's time to bring some seasonal fun to our creation. Let's start with the Halloween accessories, beginning with a classic iconic piece, the Death Star candy bucket. Now that our Stormtrooper is ready for some spooky fun, it's time to add a bit of holiday magic. Let's take a look at the Christmas accessories, from the festive cap to the candy cane and interchangeable hands, each piece designed to make this Stormtrooper even more special for the holiday season. To complete the festive look, we have to swap out the Stormtrooper's hands for the spare set included in the accessories. These hands are specifically designed to grip the candy cane securely, adding that final holiday touch. The process is simple. Just use the hex wrench to loosen the screw at the wrists and pop off the existing hands. Then slide the new ones into place, making sure they're firmly attached, and tighten the screw. With the hat and candy cane securely in place, our Stormtrooper is ready to spread some holiday cheer. Let's take a closer look at his interactions.
Halt! Stop right there! The Empire has been looking for someone just like you to spread holiday spirit throughout the galaxy. Inform Lord Vader the holiday celebrations may begin. This holiday celebration, are you part of it? These are not the holiday decorations we're looking for. Move along, move along.
And there you have it. Our fully assembled Stormtrooper, complete with all the accessories and ready for both Halloween fun and Christmas cheer. This build has been a fantastic journey, from setting up the base to adding those final festive touches. I'm really happy with how it all came together, and I hope you've enjoyed following along with each step. Whether you're a collector, a Star Wars fan, or just appreciate a well-crafted display, this Stormtrooper is sure to be a standout piece. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments. Until next time, may the Force be with you.